All right, I'm excited for our next presentation because we're here to talk about Focus CRM and, more importantly, the recent 2026 Automotive CRM Research Report showed that Focus CRM scored high against the competitors, and more importantly, dealers were very excited about the technology roadmap. That's why I have Sophie here today. We're gonna dive into Focus CRM. But here's one thing to keep in mind. Dealers need to have a platform with clean data and insights to power the next generation of CRM. And what we just learned is that Curator is doing the data hygiene, the data activation, and pushing all that data into Focus. So Sophie, let's talk about, with clean, unified customer data, how is Focus CRM using that data and AI to transform the communication between the sales associate and the consumer?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to start off right here on a customer profile within the system. Again, it's going to be all that clean data after it's been cleansed by Curator. And just to show you in the system, we can see the customer sent in a lead via the internet, and then the system automatically is going to reach out to the customer utilizing AI. So we have what we call engagement AI that's going to go ahead, initiate that conversation, stop the clock for your dealers without having to get the salesperson involved, and then the customer can ask any sort of questions about the vehicles that they're interested in. They can schedule an appointment, and the system's going to push the customer to come in store or schedule that phone call appointment. So in this example, we know the customer is interested in scheduling a test drive for a Toyota RAV4. And then utilizing our conversation AI, we can see the customer called into the dealership later that week, and the AI was able to scrub that phone call, give you a quick summary. So as a sales manager or salesperson, I don't have to sit and listen to the phone call to figure out what happened.
That's huge.
Absolutely. It's also going to tag the phone call. So if I'm a manager and I just want to quickly search for maybe upset customers, maybe I want to review all the phone calls that had vulgar language in them, that's something that's going to be able to be quickly searched for within the system utilizing that AI.
So let's pause for a minute, Sophie.
Yeah.
Dealers have been testing, let's say, sales enablement AI, but oftentimes those are bolt-on products that don't see the unified customer profile. For the dealers who are watching today, I want you to understand that AI with a rich data set is superior to anything that is only seeing the last lead source or historical data in the DMS, which may be not quite accurate.
Yeah,
so Sophie, are customers understanding that your AI integration is native to the UCP so it can have a richer, more accurate, context-aware conversation?
Absolutely, yeah. To your point, all of our AI is connected. So any sort of communications, whether it's a phone call, whether it's the conversations for those internet leads, it's all connected and building off of each other.
Great. So AI in lead outreach, AI knowing all the customer touch points, phone, chat, email, showroom visits, it's all here.
Correct.
How else is Focus reimagining how to better serve customers, both in sales, service, just to have a greater customer experience?
Yeah, absolutely. So we also have in Focus what we call the CRM Advisor. And this is going to be looking at all of the information on that customer profile and making it accessible for your sales teams right off the bat on the client record. So at a quick glance, I can see if they're an extended warranty buyer, if they have equity in their vehicle. It's going to give me all of that data right there at the top of that record. And that CRM Advisor is also going to be able to provide vehicle talking points for the vehicles that the customer has open prospects for, as well as if I am doing any sort of communication with the customer, say through our Goobagoo VR, I can send them a link to the vehicle that they're interested in. We also have the ability for any of our communication to use our CRM Advisor to change the message around. Say I want to make this a little more concise, a little more friendly. All I'm going to do is go ahead and update it.
Wow.
It'll change the message for you. So if I'm a salesperson, if I want to send out a text, for example, to a customer, I can give an idea, type it in, use that, make it more professional, for example,
Nice.
and it'll send to the customer in that more professional manner.
Sophie, there are general managers, sales managers watching this video and saying, yes, dealers for years have been trying to train their people to write professional emails, not to have spelling errors,
Absolutely.
or actually continually upgrade, suggest, cross-sell. So these bullet points up here, these little hints, really allow the sales associate, even someone new in the dealership, to have a compliant, professional communication. What are dealers saying about this? Because what I just saw was, in a sense, a coaching platform.
Absolutely.
With a one-click generating an email. What are your customers saying about that?
I was just at a store this last week, actually, and I was showing them that new feature where we're able to change up the messaging. And he said, okay, show every single one of my salespeople right now. He wanted to implement it as soon as possible and make sure everybody was taking advantage of it. So they're loving it. They're really excited.
Well, people who've been watching CRM workflows for years, most of the time they're like, I wish we would be writing better emails, or I can't believe they just said yes and left the conversation hanging. So this is really great. Dealers, I want you to understand what you're seeing here. Starting with clean, unified data, creating unified customer profile, and then bringing in website visits, email, chat, and phone into the record, and then using all that rich data to prompt the sales associate with their next best action, categorizing conversations through voice transcription, feeding that into the AI. Sophie, this is a completely different platform, maybe that dealers got a demo of a few years ago. What are customers saying when they see this in action, right? Because this is working now. This is not a future state.
Correct, yeah.
When you do a demo for a dealer who hasn't seen Focus at all, or maybe used Focus in the past, what are they saying to you?
It's a world of a change from the past. Customers, again, that have seen it previously are incredibly impressed with the AI capabilities within the system. Same thing if it's a customer that's never seen Focus before. This is beyond what really anybody's doing in the industry right now. And again, it's live and ready to go. So they're really excited about it.
Well, I've written about this. It's in the research report. Dealers have to be very careful about bolt-on AI, because if the AI isn't using the unified customer profile with opt-in and opt-out, these multiple AI tools could actually cause more problems than help.
Absolutely.
So one unified customer profile, one Spark AI data layer across all Reynolds products, and then inside the CRM, access to all that. So it really becomes seamless to the operator.
Absolutely, and also actionable for all of your sales teams.
Right. Well, this is really becoming an exciting time at the Reynolds organization, because this vision of the UCP with Spark AI across all products is actually working today. So, well, Sophie,
come check us out.
Sophie, thanks so much for your time today. We have more products to look at, so what are we waiting for? Let's get on to our next station.